Alrighty, Mob Psycho episode 3. Since watching episode 2, I have watched the opening and the ending. The opening was an absolute riot. It feels very much like what I'm expecting the rest of the show to be like. And the ending was really interesting, kind of helping me see Regan in a bit of a different light. So we'll see what happens with his character as we move forward through the show. I like what they're doing with Mob over these first few episodes. It seems like we're going to be moving towards Mob finding a sense of purpose and a reason to find some joy in life. And I'm thinking I really need to see what happens when Mob hits 100, you know? We've seen a little tease of what I'm imagining it's going to be like at the start of episode 1, but the stuff that Mob is doing already with his powers is pretty interesting, so I really want to see what happens when he ticks up to 100. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested, and with all that being said, enjoy the video. And here we go. I mean, at the very least, I hope this does something for him. It might take a minute, but... He must be anemic. Oh, he's dead. Some people have told me that the art style is meant to be as faithful to the manga as possible because it's apparently very uniquely drawn, and that's why it's such an interesting style, and I really like it. Okay, so they still have a room. Look at his calves. Oh, this will be good though. Let him know. And it's over. I mean, he's your guy then. I'm wondering if she's gonna end up being the girl, you know? Just to one person. Don't do that. I mean, it might work, but don't do that. Oh no. Hello? Of course not, she says. An invite to a meeting, simply put, I just want to be popular. Okay. Dimple! Look at this animation. I love it, man. Oh no. Masks are never a good sign. Oh, there's another school kid here. Misato. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. How did we get here? What drugs are we on? How many of them? Well, it lives up to his name. I mean, laughter is contagious, no? I mean, there might be a good message here though, to be honest. I mean... Oh, of course, laugh out loud. I'm so dumb. I did notice that on her necklace. It's a camera.
集団催眠による洗脳や脅迫関連の植え付けよ。
And there it is.
先ほどの男性を見てください。
I feel like it might not affect Mob.
笑い出した。
This is a great example of Homie has a good message, but the way he's doing it, no bueno.
にしてもやっぱり変よ。この取材私の手に余ると判断したのでここで一度失礼します。
ダメです。
Yeah.
返しませんよ、笑うまで。
Fake laugh, fake laugh, survival instincts.
が笑ったところでただの愛想笑いだわ。
Maybe she's just really genuine.
自分に嘘はつきたくないもの。
Yeah, there you go.
何これ。あれ勝手に。
But that's so unsettling. Where's Mob? What's Mob doing? Mob?
すみません。これって笑顔とか幸せがテーマでモテるかどうかは別の話ですよね。別に悩んでないです。
笑っていない。
This doesn't shock me.
僕の父はタバコを知らない奴は人生の半分損してるって言ってました。損って感覚も人によるんだなって思いました。
I like that. Oh, I like that a lot.
笑うことの素晴らしさを知ってもらいたくてね。
別に大丈夫です。
じゃあゲームでもしていかないかい。
58. We're getting there.
笑ったら負けだよ。
なんで受けて立つのよ。
I mean, what clears this?
好きだった。
Oh, it's like the water challenge, but they're just using milk.
なんでだよ。少年をビッグスマイルの渦に陥れて。そうか。普段から笑顔を強制していたのが裏目に。
I mean, I thought that was obvious.
私が相手だ。
その理由に
Uh-oh.
明らかに何かが混じっていた。
I mean, he didn't laugh though. He's dying.
僕は笑ってない。
Hold on now.
あれ笑顔が。
Oh, he's doing it. Damn, he like broke the spell on all of them.
だがなぜ笑わせることができない。仕方ない。ここは力
I
技。
have to go all out.
空気を読みなさい。
なんでつまんなそうにしてんだよ。退屈なら帰れよ。
We could be doing something here. Hey, yeah. I wasn't ready.
つぼみちゃん。
空気読もうよ。
Oh, okay. We went up 16. Is it gonna happen this episode? And what is it that makes it go up? I mean, this is the thing though. This is what we're getting at. Homie is not fazed by anything, good or bad. He's broken. That's what I'm saying.
教祖さんの力では嫌いじゃない。できないんだ。したくても。
Ooh,
でもこれは悪気があるわけじゃ。
we might be getting deep with it.
感情がないのか、小僧。
I'm starting to think that might be the case.
そんな立ちじゃ好きな女と一緒に笑えないだろ
I'm starting to think it's this kind of stuff, man. Like,
う。一緒に泣けない。感動もできない。最後のチャンスをやる。笑え。
I'm locked in.
笑わせてくれよ。
俺と似た力を。
よかった。人じゃないんだね。僕に空気を読めなんて恐ろしいことを言ったのが悪霊でよかった。
Oh shit!
生かして返すな。
強い命令信号。
Oh, this is gonna be sick, I can tell. He's about to blow.
モブ君。空気読もうよ。
彼は強力な力を持っていながらも、自らそれを披露することを無意識に避けるようになっていた。
Okay.
自分の力が危険であることに徐々に気づいていったのだ。
Is that why he suppresses everything, like his emotions as well?
思うがまま動けないとなると常に感情にブレーキを
Oh,
かけた
we're
状態
striking
にな
some
る。
pretty significant themes here, actually.
を避ける生活がコンプレックスになっていることにモブ本人は気づいていない。抑圧された感情はモブの心の奥深くで少しずつ膨らんでいく。
Okay.
内で溢れ出し暴れる感情の成分にも
Okay.
限界許容量があ
It
る。
all makes sense now.
で今まさに本流し渦巻く感情がついに限界を超えようとしていた。
Lock in. It's time.
それは怒り。
His hair, man.
マスクあれにも細工があったのか。力が弱すぎて気づかなかったよ。本気で来い。笑わせるよりは簡単
Hey,
か
who
も
dis?
しれない。
お前を消すのに2秒もありゃ足りるぞ。
High level spirit.
トラミに怒ったふりすんじゃねえよ。
Oh, stop it.
君は泣いてみるか。
He's not even moving. Hello. Yo, 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 yo. Dude, it's the colors,
人
man.
に答えて出てきたよ。これが僕の感情だ。
Dude, he looks so different.
化け物かてめえ。レイザービーム。
Bro, he's too quick. I can't even see what he's doing.
僕は最低だ。
As his view of himself? With the smile in the back.
空気が読めるようになりたい？そんな上等な処世術、お前には無理だろ。
And we're back.
僕のノリが悪いせいで楽しそうな人たちの空気が
Oh, dude, and he takes it that way.
お前の人生の主役はお前だろ？
I like that line.
お前の空気の読めなさは破壊的だから
Okay, I
ね。
think I see what we're getting at here, though.
詳しく話してみろ。
Oh, that's good from Regan, though.
確か少年を笑わせようとして笑わなかったんだよな。あの少年は一体誰だ？探そう。
Through the credits, man.
集団心理を用いた詐欺に多い手口だが、ハイパー空気の読めないお前には効果がなかったと。
Poor mob, man.
つまりモブ、お前は今日、お前にしか助けられない人々を偶然助けたということになるな。
There you go. Good, good. Now it's just another day.
いい朝だな相棒。
Hello? 20? What is that?
バカどもによるバカどものためのイベントに巻き込ま
Okay, that's the best episode yet, and it's not close. This is what I needed. This is what I really needed to get properly sucked into this show. I've seen what Mob can do. I can see what it's all about now, and some of the themes that we're hitting at in this show is just stuff that I love, man. All right, this is going to be fun from here on out. Alrighty, this is going to be a fun one. So this was kind of a tale of two halves for me, this episode. The whole beginning, right up until we really start to delve into what's going on with Mob's emotions, just felt like what most of the first two episodes have been. It's just crazy that the pace is insane, all sorts of things are going on, and then it got really serious and it really started to show me what Mob Psycho is all about. But the first part of the episode here, so in Mob's head, if he wants to become more popular and get more attention from women, this one girl in particular, he needs to improve what he looks like and his athleticism, because he now has in his head from that one interaction that psychic powers are boring. And that kind of ties in with his mindset around he thinks he's really dangerous and he's been suppressing his powers and along with his emotions. So I like what I think her name is Kurata. I like the part that she plays here because she's so interested in Mob's powers, especially after seeing what he can do. And her biggest goal in life is to do essentially what Mob does on a daily basis, which is interact with these spirits. She did say extra extraterrestrial life forms, but I imagine that spirits would do just fine. And she was talking about telepathy, so that might be somewhat different to what Mob can do. But she's really interested in this kind of stuff, and I was thinking during the episode, maybe Kurata is going to be perhaps the end game in terms of girls for Mob, maybe just because they share similar interests. I don't know. It might be a case of Mob might not be able to recognize what's in front of him because he's so concerned with what he thinks he wants at this stage. Maybe. Now, it's been very apparent in the first 2 episodes just how unfazed Mob is by just about everything, and Regan even says in this episode, Mob is super dense. And now we know why. So Mob is self-aware enough to understand that he has very destructive powers, and he subconsciously is the key word here, avoided trying to display his powers. And I love this theme of when people are unable to act or do as they please, or I guess express themselves as who they are in terms of Mob's psychic powers, their emotions become suppressed. Like, that's a very real thing. So now, again, subconsciously, it's not on purpose. That's why Mob is so confused about what he wants and why he can't find joy in a lot of these things. He's suppressing the use of his powers and displaying them. He does use them, obviously, when he's with Regan and when he's dealing with these spirits, but that's led to all of his emotions being suppressed. And they're being suppressed so intensely that once it reaches a certain threshold, being the 100%, he explodes and he's just an absolute demon. I love what they did with him there. Now, specifically, they mentioned rage here. I'm wondering if maybe each emotion kind of changes what happens with Mob here, because he was getting really angry about this because of the whole get a clue thing. Back in the flashback, he's the only one not laughing, and Tsubomi says to him, get a clue. And that seemed to really affect him. This is the girl that he wants, and she's like, homie, like, what are you even doing here? So for Dimple Man to say the same thing, that's really what's made the percentage start to spike to the point where he's just absolutely lost it, and it was rage that came out. So I'm wondering what if we got Mob into an instance somehow where he got really, really happy and that was the main emotion? Would that change what happens to him when he explodes? Or is it the same every time? It doesn't matter what emotion it is. It's just the build-up of any emotion itself might cause this. But I cannot get over how Mob looks. I love when a character's hair changes like that, man. That inner Dragon Ball Z fan in me. His whole demeanor changes. There is an ego about this man. He's saying things like, I didn't even notice you were trying to hypnotize me because it was so weak. And it wasn't close. I feel like they did this on purpose, where the fight was sometimes hard to follow in terms of what Mob was doing because he was just so strong. Which to me says, as we move forward dealing with other spirits like this, I don't think it's going to be about the spirits like as antagonists necessarily. I think it's going to be about Mob slowly unlocking his emotions, learning how to control this, and turning into the person that he's probably meant to be. Like, that's what we're dealing with here. It's Mob versus himself potentially, not Mob versus the spirits or maybe some other antagonist. And Regan is really big time here. I really like a lot of the things that Regan says. Obviously, it's a little bit up and down, saying things like Mob is super dense and his inability to get a clue is very destructive, but Mob was looking at the situation strictly. Oh my god, I've just seen Saitama on the fake McDonald's, Mobdonald's, oh my gosh, on the drink here. Someone did mention to me that there is Saitama amongst a lot of Regan's things. Apparently it was on his phone in episode 1. I love that. Where was my train of thought before that? That completely distracted me. In Mob's head, he was thinking he's just ruined this group. Like, all these people were just there, they were just laughing, and it did seem to be a good thing. He was worried that he just ruined that. Dimple might have had a good message about, laughing and being able to laugh through the hard times and you'll find joy in life, but he was hypnotizing people. He was trying to make himself this big religious figure. And Regan was able to spin that for Mob by saying Mob saved these people that only Mob could save because it was like a spirit sort of thing. Only someone like Mob was able to stop this. And maybe we see an instance where we see some of these people again and they are changed for the better because of the experience, but they are freed from being trapped by Dimple. So there's some really cool things going on here. I really appreciate it. What was the other girl's name from Mob's class? Because we're going to be seeing her again for sure. Misato. Now, I like her vibe, and she's been involved with something that Mob has done. It seems like a lot of these people didn't really remember exactly what happened, so we'll be seeing her again. I like this. It could be another female figure in Mob's life, along with Kurata plus Tsubomi. And also, what in the world was this thing at the end? that spiked Mob's freaking progress by 20%. It's just a green blob and it calls Mob partner. Is this like an aftermath of what he's done? That's the only thing I have here. Maybe it's just another spirit. So we're gonna see about that. There's a lot you still have to learn about how Mob's explosion and emotions and everything works, and is there aftermath? Is that what we're looking at here? I think it's just gonna be a really fun journey, man. Like, these are really cool concepts. Like, these are very relatable situations, I'm sure, to a lot of people, and I could see there being some really good messages like there were in this episode that you could probably take away from this entire show when all's said and done. So I'm absolutely sucked in now. I can't wait to watch more. I'm going to go into episode 4 now and hope we continue the momentum from this banger of an episode. So with all that being said, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.